I'm at the Badaling section of the Great Wall of China, which is about 1.5 hours drive north of Beijing, the capital of China. This section of the wall was built by the Ming Dynasty in the 15th and 16th centuries. The Great Wall of China is several thousand kilometers stretching from an area some hundreds of kilometers northeast of Beijing in the one direction, all the way up to the western borders with Central Asia, several thousand kilometers to the west. It's a very large wall. It has 7 meters at its base and around 6 meters in width at its height. Enough room for soldiers on horseback, several strong, to pass over. The Qin dynasty built the Great Wall of China when they unified the whole of China during the 3rd century BC, 220-221. It was under Emperor Qin Shi Yuan. Now, the Qin Yuan Shi. I always muddle his name. Sorry. Now, the Great Wall of China was initially built by competing empires in China, several competing empires, and the wall was built to keep out the rival Chinese empires. They're fighting on one another for supremacy. And then we have the other function of the Great Wall is to demarcate territory. Eventually, under the Qin, China was unified, and the wall then served as a single wall to protect China in the north from the warlike Mongol tribes to the north. Now that system worked until the rise of Genghis Khan and the Mongols in the early 13th century Common Era. This is a question that we must consider. Was there a connection between the two? And no doubt the Great Wall of China may well have influenced the rise of Hadrian's Wall. We shall see during the course of our study. Yeah? Okay. Full of empires, remarkable feat of engineering, and a very large construction. It is the only construction which is visible, the man-made construction in the world visible from space, from the Earth's orbit. And it is a great honour to be visiting this great monument, which is testimony to China's prowess in civilization, engineering, and capability overall. The wall is flat in places, and at other places it comprises a steep decline. Climbing the Great Wall of China is no easy task, and those who do visit the Great Wall of China must be prepared for a very tiresome slog, and often the gradients are so steep that you must be extremely careful as you move up the wall, and also careful as you come down, because if you slip you will hurt yourself. So you mustn't slip. The topography, the mountains all around. The wall is deliberately built on top of mountains, which themselves act as a natural barrier and wall. Across the length of the Great Wall of China there are many watchtowers at particular intervals. And these were used, of course, to watch over the wall, sections of the wall, and were also used to house troops. Towers on the Great Wall of China. This is one of the watchtowers from where soldiers would be based. They would man the walls, guard the walls, also use the watchtower for smoke and fire signals to alert the Chinese government to possible enemy action or activity on the other side of the wall. So the Great Wall of China is not only ingenious in regard to its construction, but also the effectiveness, the method by which it was used. The reason that the site was chosen for the building of the Great Wall, the mountains act as a natural barrier atop which the Great Wall stands as a further barrier, so it becomes quite inaccessible for would-be adventurers and invaders, and acts as a deterrent to invasion. The Great Wall of China stands testimony to a bygone age, a bygone era.